Hey everybody, Logan here. Well, looks like my second video of the day. Yes, I am catching up for not being half alive last week. Well, this second video is not what I expected. I had other things planned, but this topic, this controller, PDP Samsung Xbox controller? Interesting. We're going to take a look in a second. This article was sent to me by a friend of mine, and he's like, hey, you might want to cover this. So I was like, oh, interesting. So there's all kinds of articles that friends and people say, I'll get sent to me, and they're like, hey, cover this, hey, cover that. Hey, what do you think about that? And I'm like, oh, okay, I have to pretty much pick and choose what I really think is going to do well. And this is one of those, I have no clue how well people are going to receive this, but I thought this was a very interesting thing, especially with this announcement supposed to hit at CES. So that's 2 CES leaks today. And for those of you guys who don't know, CES, Consumer Electronics Show, happens every year around this time, and we always get some great controllers and other gaming hardware, gaming associated, whatever you want to call it, gaming adjacent hardware announced. And that's one of the things I really look forward to. To me, that's more like my E3, because you guys know how much I love this hardware. I love controllers, I love consoles, I love accessories for my game consoles. With that being said, I saw this and I went, that's interesting. So let's take a look at the article. The article comes from Windows Central. It really does make sense that that's what it would come from. So the title reads, Samsung follows Microsoft with a licensed controller for its dedicated gaming hub, and pre-orders are already out of stock. Interesting. This happened 3 hours ago. So very early on, and these articles weren't the ones that I originally read and stuff like that. I'll go around in the mornings and do my normal stuff, and this one didn't hit. Thank you for it to be sent to me. I appreciate it, John. And this is one of those that I went, oh, interesting. For those of you who don't know, Samsung is now putting a gaming hub in their TV, so it's like built in, and it's going to have Xbox Cloud Gaming in it. So the same thing you would use on your phone, it's now being pre-installed into Samsung TVs, which I think is pretty interesting. But I'm not a big fan of the cloud gaming. Well, you guys have seen my takes on it in previous videos. That's why I ended up buying the Asus ROG Ally. So I didn't cloud game so much on my phone. With that being said, let's take a further look, because this controller is interesting, and it is co-branded PDP, Xbox, and Samsung. Interesting. Let's go over the what you need to know. I like when Windows Central does this. This is kind of like their thing, and I think it's pretty good, especially for those of us who reference their articles. Samsung is working closely with leading gaming accessory companies to drive the next generation of best-in-class partner products for Samsung Gaming Hub. Power A. You should look into Power A. Or 8-Bit Do. Really like them. PDP's not too shabby. They've had their swing and a miss lately, but they make some pretty solid ones overall. The company's designed for Samsung Gaming Hub program is on course, having recently collaborated with Performance Design Products LLC, PDP, to launch the first design for Samsung Gaming Hub controller, the Replay Midnight Blue. The entry is already available on pre-order for $49.99 at PDP, Amazon, and Best Buy, though it's temporarily out of stock at the time of writing. Okay, I'm not going to go into this because this is pretty much what I just said right here, but this is the controller itself. Why is it so special, you ask? Okay, this right here is the first PDP wireless Xbox controller. Now, it's designed for a Samsung gaming hub, but if I'm not mistaken, that means it should work with Xbox Game Pass or Xbox Series XS as well. I browsed through it and I didn't see that. Let's double check. I don't think it mentioned any of it, but we're gonna see. Ultimately, gamers will no longer be able to use unauthorized controllers. We already talked about that. Designed logo. I don't see any reason why this would not work with your Xbox as well. I'm going to take a look at this one myself. I'm going to look a little more. Let's see if I can follow a link to PDP and see if I can find it there. Let's take a little bit of a look. And here it is. Right here. Interesting. Get ready to replay. So let's click on this. So it is $49.99. That is going to be for a wireless controller. Let's read on and see everything that it says over here. Time to replay your favorite games. Go from noob to pro with the Replay wireless controller designed for Samsung Gaming Hub and officially licensed by Samsung. With advanced controller features such as Gaming Hub Quick Start, Home button. Okay, that's cool, blah, blah, blah. Let us see the compatibility. Officially licensed, design, and license. Now, it doesn't say whether it is Xbox compatible. So, what I think this isn't going to be designed specifically for Xbox. This is going to be specifically designed for Samsung Gaming Hub, which means you will not be able to use it on other consoles. As of this time, it does not say. So, how I get what they've designed to make it, right? So it resembles an Xbox controller, and you've got the other buttons and whatnot, but it will still work with all those platforms. So that's why it's not specifically designed as well for Xbox, which is kind of sad because I do not have a Samsung TV. I have LG and TCL currently. Those are the TVs I have in my house. My big one, I did plan on getting a new one, a 75-inch. I just haven't decided. Maybe this will push me in the direction of getting a Samsung. With that being said, I find this very interesting. I find this very interesting that they're coming out with a PDP Samsung Xbox controller. And I'm not really going to call it an Xbox controller now after seeing what the website said, because I didn't even... I glanced over that earlier when I just took a look at the article. And now that it isn't technically 100% Xbox compatible, it's only used with the app, but it's designed to look like and mimic the Xbox Series X controller. There you go. I don't know. Let's take a look at this when more of it comes out. Maybe they'll announce maybe some Xbox compatibility. Maybe. I don't know. So, what do you guys think of this? I'm a little on the fence, and $50 in order just to be able to use it with the TV. So right now it is available to pre-order on the website, on PDP's website. And it's only good if you have a Samsung TV. I think it's nifty, but it's for a small audience. But Samsung are the #1 TVs out there. That's something else to say. All right, I guess this is something we'll talk about and take a look a little further in the future. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video. Tell me what you think. Is it worth it? I don't know. Maybe if I get my hands on one. But then again, I don't have a Samsung TV. Oh well. Thank you guys so much. Like we always say, be legendary. Hit that subscribe button. Thanks again.